Hi ladies, my name is Marina Motronenko. I am from Russia and welcome to my class on knee articulation. So first one I'm gonna give to you is a couple drills where you're gonna use by your own in your self-practice. So let's start from the specific thing about the knee working. How I am doing this actually. So for this thing, I'm gonna show you actually my knee. So generally to using my knee in my working, I gotta make sure that they are gonna be movable and I'm gonna bounce them full time. So for that point, what am I use specifically in my muscles? I'm compressing the muscles on my hips, but I'm not have to do it the pressure for that. I need to be a very flexible in that work. So if you're gonna see my kneecap right there, they're not gonna be relaxed, but they're not gonna be blocked. So I need to feel my knee useful in the middle of this point. So you have to find this way since you are using your knee. So if you can bounce in pretty fast, both knee or each of them, that's gonna be you are in the right way. So second point about this, if you are feel awkward since you are using your knees, it's probably because your weight on your back weight. So you feel your weight on the heel, which means that you are kind of be awkward in a position because your pelvis is going too much forward. So I recommended you to feel your weight a little bit more straight forward. Feel your weight not on a toe, but in the forward part of your feet. Then please try to keep your pelvis in a standard position, like truly parallel on the floor. Not moving too much forward, not moving too much back, just moving straight. Collect your body, move your weight a bit forward, and then you can move your knee action right there. The other thing is, there's two different ways. If you are using your knee to move your heel up and down, that's gonna be a right move. But if you're gonna move your knee, not gonna move in your knee, but using your heel to move it up and down, that's gonna be also the awkward movement. So, in fact, when you are gonna using your ankle and heel to moving your knee up and down, that's gonna be an awkward moment. So I recommending you to be very focusing on your knee action, which means you have to using your knee to move your heel and ankle up and down, not using your ankle to moving knee up and down, which looks completely different. I'm using my knees or I'm using my ankles, right? So then we're gonna go to the drill. Since you find the right position on your kneecap, your knee muscles, your legs muscles, and you're transferring your weight forward correctly, feeling the stability position. So then you're gonna be practicing to bounce in your knee. Choose any music you want to and go for it. Second point you have to be very useful with the position and your knee action, which means what I'm doing, I'm usually doing the twisting forward side, forward side. This is a fun and very nice movement to practice in these steps. Bounce, 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 any direction. Then I'm gonna go deep. Then I'm gonna use the direction even more deeper, like side to side, wall to window, or wall to wall. Then I'm gonna go even more deeper. I'm gonna go straight with my knee action and twisting my hips. Because of my knee I'm doing the articulation, I'm twisting even more. And walk, step, boom, up, boom, up. Here we go. So as much as you can do, you can speed up your movements and do it on a place, then in a different direction, in a small diagonals, then you can use it diagonals in a deeper, side to side, then you're gonna use it in even more deeper steps. So let's go and try with me with the music. gonna be turned around and you're gonna follow me.
What if we were
Find the
lost at
rhythmical.
sea, on a
And
boat,
first,
just you and me. No cell
then in a
phones
step,
and no
back, back,
society.
do up
And the
4.
world
1, 2,
just
3,
let us
4.
be.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We could
1,
sleep all
2,
through the
3, 4.
morning, talk all through the afternoon,
Again.
and
Then
dance all
2.
night under the
1,
silver
2,
moon.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh,
Then per 1. Only diagonals, only diagonals. Go deep.
feel your body sway, I'm lost at sea.
Then go more deeper.
Your waves come crashing over me.
So, the next chapter is how you're gonna use your knee articulation here on dance actually. So, firstly, let's imagine your own dancing neck. Regular it looks like pretty square. So whatever I'm going straight on the side, whatever you can see that we are prefer to use forward and back. So what am I usually used to? I'm using my hips, twisting and actually knee articulation for this moment to keep my connection with my partner safely and more comfortable. So what we're gonna start right now, except the striding walks forward, walk, walk. I'm gonna using twisting my hips because of my knee articulation is going, and I'm using it count and a 1, so I need to be prepare myself for that moment because of my partner is gonna be safety and he's leading me actually on count 1. So in my very beginning position, I'm using count and a 1. So I'm twisting my hips and knee articulation in the same moment. And so I'm trying to show him up my heel in a moment, and I'm pushing myself from my left feet forward. 1, and in the same moment I'm already transferring my weight on my right, I'm already twisting myself on my left. So here is a 2 position you have to use. You go, and 1 and 2. Same in a stride direction. You're in a preparing position, twisting your hip, show him your heel on your right, pushing through your left. 1 and 2. Make sure you're gonna be a moving stride forward in this moment. And in this direction, you go and 1 and 2. See. So let's see how our, for example, push break gonna be changed in this moment. Except the square 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. That's gonna be looks better, right? So let's go forward and let's a little bit make a difference in our sugar push, but pay attention always about the connection feeling. And remember, when you are doing, you have the resistance count 6 and 1. Then you got a compression on 3 and 4. So make sure you have to keep that before we go forward. So we have right now twisting in 1 and 2. Then I'm planning to keep growing this movement, but I just want to heal some bouncing in the knee action even more better and deeper in the moment. So I do except 3 and I'll do 3, 4, and then finishing 5 and 6. So let's go straight. You go. Push 1, push 2, using your hip in knee articulation, bouncing, transfer on your left, move your hip a little bit forward. Still remember that you are pushing also your right feet forward, like you're pushing your hip through your left foot to the right, hip up. Then you're gonna feel the connection. Go back on count 4, and then finish in 5 and 6. And the other direction we go. Twist 1, 2, push 3, push 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so if you got it, with this point. Let's upgrade even more, because we a little bit changed the rhythmical inside of this push break pattern. So let's go forward then and get some interesting footwork combination in it. That's what I love to do, actually, usually. So let's come back for the beginning. We pushing us forward and forward. Knee action, hip movement, come back. Then I'm gonna use my left feet to flip it under my right. Then, as soon as I find the position pretty well, I gotta feel my knee one on the other. So my weight actually right now on my left, so I'm pushing my right feet up and down. So check the position. Back, kind of flip. So if I'm pushing myself on my left feet forward, so I can use my knee direction. So you can use this for movement up, up. Yes? So that's what I'm gonna do to use right now. I'm gonna count 4. Get flip under my right. Push it up, but not so far, not so high. Then come back, pressing the floor. Then again, I catch the moment when I'm using knee by knee action, then twisting myself on the side, and then come back in beginning position. So let's see. We go and 1 and 2. Hip action 3, 4. Then I come back and push 5 and connect your knee 6. Make sure that you're gonna do it pretty fast because it's a shorter movement. Then again, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6. Let's see another direction. So we go, push 1, push 2, hip 3, up 4, up 5, up 6. So before we start go forward, I'm gonna say a huge thank you to Doug Silton Production, and actually specifically this awesome, amazing guy who was so kind to help me to create. This is a very, very my first video of my introduction to lady styling thing. So let's go forward, and if you're not gonna lead me on any sugar push you want to, so I'm gonna introduce you the stuff we're just got right now and how it looks like in a couple. So I start and count, and 2, and hip, a 4, a 5, a 6. I'm gonna save the connection with my partner, not give him the feeling that there's something grabbing, something's going on in the connection. So the connection is gonna be probably my next video. The Doug Silton Production. Probably, I hope so. So here we are. First thing, make sure that you have enough space to move your hip and move forward slightly to your partner. Feel the connection, feel your shoulder and elbows going down. This is the first thing I prefer you to feel. Secondary, keep the connection at count 3 of 4. So make sure that you give him still the connection by your hip forward, then wait for his transferring your weight at count 4. And then not hurry up to transfer your weight on your right feet, and help yourself to keep the same direction on your chest in a diagonal, because you're gonna move your knee action in a different direction at the same time. And see, I keep my elbow, shoulder and hip in almost the same space in a moment. Then he gonna feel comfortable in any movement he'll lead in me in a moment. So let's see it in the music.
No cell phones, no society, and the world just let us be. We could sleep all through the morning, talk all through the afternoon, and dance all night under the silver moon. Oh, yeah, yeah. I feel your body sway, I'm lost at sea. On a boat, just you and me. No cell phones, no society, and the world just let us be. We could sleep all through the morning, talk all through the afternoon, and dance all night under the silver moon. Oh, yeah, yeah. I feel your body sway, I'm lost at sea. Your waves come crashing over me. Lost at sea. Oh, oh, oh. I'm lost at sea. I'm lost at sea. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me and you, yeah, just us two, sailing off into the blue. I only wanna be the skipper if you'll be my crew. We'll find places we never knew. Then we'll sleep all through the morning, talk all through the afternoon, and dance all night under the silver moon. Oh, yeah. I feel your body sway, I'm lost at sea.
No, wait. I'm
Your
not
waves
ready.
come crashing over me.
2.5. Thank you very much, Leafy, for your amazing music, which just gives the rhythm drive.